Hello, my name is Michaela. So today I wanted to share with you guys my top 5 tips on how to make money on Poshmark. I downloaded the Poshmark app in like 2013, uploaded some like poorly lit photos of clothes thrown on my bed, and didn't make any sales, didn't really understand how the app worked or anything, and deleted it. So I re-downloaded the app about a year and a half ago, uploaded some pictures, kind of did a little more research on how the app worked, some tips that other people have shared on how to make money on Poshmark, and things started working. I started making sales. I was just selling stuff out of my closet, and that became super addicting. I was pregnant, didn't really know what I was going to do once the baby came, and so fast forward to January of this year, and my boyfriend and I are doing this full-time together. We get to spend a ton of time with our 9-month-old baby, Nora, and we love it. And so I wanted to share some tips with you guys, and these tips will work for you whether you're just clearing out your own closet, trying to get rid of stuff and make a little bit of money back, or you're interested in starting reselling. So these are just going to be pretty basic 5 tips to get you started and really hopefully get some sales rolling in for you. So my number 1 tip is sharing your own items from your closet, and also community shares, which means sharing items from other people's closets. And Poshmark is really neat in that it's very like community driven. If you share my items, I'll share yours, and so my followers will see your items and your followers will see my items, and it goes around, and sharing equals sales. We share our closet at least twice a day. I've been trying to share it 3 times a day, or just sharing a few items here and there throughout the day, just to keep things fresh and moving to the top. So if you search like the brand Anthropologie, Poshmark automatically sorts it as just shared. So if you have an Anthropologie top and you've just shared it and somebody's looking for an Anthropologie top, your item will be somewhere near the top. There's millions of people sharing at the same time, so it's not going to necessarily be the first item, but it will be closer to the top. Sharing is the most important tip I think I have for you. You'll definitely notice a difference in your sales if you're consistently sharing at least twice a day, in my opinion. Some people share more, some people share less, and you just kind of have to find what works for you, but sharing is definitely like a huge piece of success on Poshmark. So my number 2 tip is be descriptive. Use as many descriptive words as you possibly can so that your item pops up when people are searching for something very specific. So I see a lot of listings that'll just say like floral top or shirt or this doesn't fit anymore, and those items probably aren't going to sell quickly or at all. So you want to be super descriptive. So if somebody's looking for a wrap dress or a pair of high-waisted mom jeans, that's what's going to come, your listing is going to come up because you've used those descriptive words. So for example, I will put the brand Anthropologie, and then the style name. If you can find a style name, jeans are super easy because a lot of times they will just have a style name printed inside of them. But if you can find the style name, Google it, you can, that's what I put next. So this is Anthropologie Berea linen blend button up tank, and then I put the size. So that gives me several descriptive words. If somebody knows specifically the name of the top that they're looking for, they can search that, mine will come up. And then for my description, I put more descriptive words, how I would style the item, I put any sort of measurements that I've taken, and then the condition of the item. And this is super important, to be very descriptive in the condition. If there's any sort of flaws, just disclose them. It doesn't mean somebody's not going to buy it, but if you get it and notice something that you didn't disclose, this is where Poshmark will approve returns. Otherwise, they have a no return policy. If it doesn't fit, you can't return it, somebody can't return it to you. But if you haven't properly disclosed any sort of flaws in the item, Poshmark will approve the return. So, and you don't want anybody to be disappointed with what they got. If they're thinking that they're getting this nice shirt and it comes with a stain on it or a hole on it, they're not going to be happy, and they're not going to want to come back and shop your closet. So just be descriptive in listing your flaws. So my 3rd tip is be the customer. Think about what you would be willing to pay for, say, a used t-shirt that's maybe listed for $5, but now Poshmark charges tax and also shipping. So just keep that in mind when you're pricing the items. Another thing that I do is go through what similar items have recently sold for and that are also currently available for, and I like to price my items kind of somewhere in the middle. And that means I have a little bit of room that if somebody makes me an offer, I can go ahead and accept it. I can drop prices, I can send offers. So doing that gives me a little bit of room to work with. My fourth tip is take great photos. You don't have to like go all out and do crazy Instagram flat lays, which you totally can. It is awesome and looks great. If you don't have time to do that, just having a nice white wall background or the back of your white door is great, because then you can clearly see the details of the garment, and taking lots of photos allows you to take pictures of details, take pictures of the tags, the fabric content, and any sort of flaws. That's a huge thing, is taking pictures of any sort of flaws so the customer can clearly see what they're getting. So items with lots of great photos are going to sell faster and probably going to sell for more than the one that just have one or two poorly lit ones. So my last tip is don't spend money on shipping supplies. You can get them from USPS for free. You can get boxes and envelopes. You can pick them up at your local post office, or you can order them online and they'll just deliver them. There's no shipping cost. And so you don't have to eat into your profits by spending money on shipping supplies. Also, reuse stuff. We order a ton of stuff from Amazon and there's always like bubble wrap or those little pillow things or packing paper in there. So we just keep a box of that in our inventory room and add that in when we need to, and that costs us nothing. So if you haven't already downloaded Poshmark, I'll leave a link for you below. It's totally free to download, and you can use my code RECYCLERELOVE and it gives you $5 off your first purchase. So that's cool. So I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you make a ton of sales. If you have any other specific questions for me, leave them in the comments below, but I'll definitely be making more videos about reselling and thrifting and clean beauty and being a mommy and all things about my life. So if you'd like, subscribe. I would love to have you. If you came here from my old channel, hi, I've missed you. Thank you so much for following along with me and coming over to my new channel. I appreciate it so much, and I hope to see all of you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.